your impression of the game, coach?
Fully deserved win for the opponent. For me, it's very disappointing. I'm not talking about the result. I'm very disappointing about the situation that we allow them with 2 counter to score more goals and to demolish our goal difference. It's very, very crucial. I always repeat it. If you are in this relegation position, as I said before the game, it's really important to respect your own abilities and you respect the abilities of the opponent. We had a good game, we had a good 3 points in Port Elizabeth, and obviously it looks for me that's a little bit, it's not first time, it's a bit of a syndrome or sickness, or I don't know. You play a good game, you win, fully deserved, you make 3 points, and then you go into the next game and a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of, how should I say, you ask yourself what's going on, what's happening, why is not the same focus, commitment there. But good, anyway, that we have to discuss internally. I know I only can repeat it if whoever thinks that the squad we have here is capable to compete with teams who have a number of first-class players inside the PSL. For me, the squad is on the same level like the squad from Sundowns. There's no doubt about it. So we have a very, very clear ambition to stay in the league. In the end, if we can make position 14 or 13, it will be definitely a huge achievement. Probably later to explain it, but I think a lot of guys who are in the PSL and follow it will be aware about it. Good. We have to pick up the pieces, bring some players back. Keegan Allen, some option with Bongani Sam. Try to get Gregory Damons, who has a little bit of an issue. We couldn't really, and to produce another setup with the next game here against Golden Arrows. That's my focus going into it. Congratulations to Pirates. That's what I can say.
Coach, I mean, I've been looking at the pattern that you have been having. I mean, the game right now in the second half towards the end, you have in full control of the game, apart from the 4th goal that you got as a result of pressing high. What do you think, Coach, that your players, what causes them not to take off from the first whistle and give you that performance?
That is what I said. It's a beginning. It's where you can see focus. We were very clear. Blind side. Make sure that not breaking through the flanks. Put your body into it. First goal, similar to the second goal, both in the critical phase coming out of the dressing room. That is what I mean. That is what I mean. You're wondering sometimes what is it. And then of course in both first half and second half, then we try to do a little bit better, but. A game is about 90 minutes, and it's not about shots. If you have an advantage with shots, if you have a certain phase where the opponent have a leading, and then you have the feeling you do better, and then you run out of it and allow the counter. This is professionalism where you have to be more in control, better. I don't have an explanation for it. It's simple, easy, something we have to work on it. It's disappointing to see that something like happens first half and second half in the same structure.
Coach, there's something that happened there with the 4th official.
Although I haven't really. I'm 30 years now, nearly inside, and never ever in the entire time a fourth referee was following me in the box, provoking me in a way, insulting me in a way. I haven't received any attack from a fourth referee. I was quiet, I was not doing anything. He was waiting. If I would have said one word, whatever it should be, he was absolutely targeting me to take me off. Good. it took a little bit the pleasure out of having any discussion with the fourth referee. But it is okay. We talk about professionals, amateurs, officials, non-officials, and let me not discuss it further. I described it. Why is a referee? We fight for staying in the league. We do our job. Why is the fourth referee following a coach into this area, provoking him in a way disgusting, embarrassing? Sorry. I'm only happy that I didn't react, that I was calm enough to take it and to leave it, and that is what I have done for the rest of the game.
Coach, does it concern you? It's a critical phase of the season, and you see the situation there, considering this amount of goals.
Yeah. Of course, it's the biggest disappointment of the game to have experienced players, Sipo, Yagan, Kwanda. I brought even Darrell into it, not to allow them to damage our goal difference, and we just don't take care. We just run out of it. We just think, oh, it's a nice game. It's like a friendly game. It doesn't matter if you concede 3, if you concede 4. That's the biggest disappointment of the game for me today.
Coach, just imagine you're in a situation like president of a country, because you can't address the fans directly right now, because heat of the moment, they're obviously upset about the defeat, the threat of relegation, all that's going on at the moment. So, you have the same opportunity now to sit like, the president addressing a country. Any moment you would say anything, what you could say to the fans right now at this present moment, a message that you want to send to them.
No, what is the situation? I'm in a position of a coach, and I'm not a PR manager or whatever. If there is unhappiness with certain procedure, or they are not happy with the results, or they're not happy, address it to the management, address it to the chairman, and the chairman should make a decision, and then it's fine. It's okay. If they think more is possible, they have to play top 4 or top 3. If this expectation is putting into the faces, into the back and the muscles of supporters, of fans from Swallows, everybody wants to do better. Everybody wants to have a fine position. Everybody need to celebrate the weekend. It's fine, but I'm a realist. I'm not a fantast and whatever. I know what we are capable of. I know when we are capable of to have 100% commitment, to have 100% focus, to have everybody available, and some players were not available for different reasons. And we had a very hectic week. All this, it's not a discussion for the public, but all this stuff, it has to be really handled in a proper way, that you have a good direction. And that's what it is. And if somebody thinks he must express or whatever, good luck, go ahead.